So that was a form of reactive abuse. See, I'm called and anointed for what I'm called to do. All this shit pushed me into my purpose. All the stuff that happened to me with the devil meant for evil, God meant for good. It pushed me into my purpose. It pushed me to love myself even more, to learn what love was not. This, and that's what narcs are for, to teach you that that was not love. Like I said before, these people don't know how to love. They have a childish wound. They go around, that's what I said, making a mess of themselves like a child, right? And then they expect everybody to pick up their mess for them. Nah, it doesn't work like that in life. Nope. It does not work like that in life. People, see, I've been helped a lot of people in my life, you guys. And that's what these lessons were. Again, like I said, up until a year ago, and no more. Now it's my turn to receive in life. Yeah. I'm not here for nobody. And those that don't give to me, important to me the way I pour into them, they don't get to be in my energy. I have nothing, like I said, destroyed. This person watching me from fake accounts since day one, childish, was the one hurting me. These people you come across, you think you could trust because of the connection or whatever, and it's opposite. And they're the ones actually behind it hurting you. Sneakily. I figured every fucking thing about this person. He gets mad because they don't like my gifts. Yeah, I remember this person talks so much, you guys. Like, he spoke a little too fast. See, it's about not power and control. You know what I'm saying? They have no control. And God's teaching that in their life. There's no control, and God's in control. Especially someone that is anointed and has the Holy Spirit living in them. Only Christ controls me. Only Christ controls me. This is why they wear the mask. They go around everybody trying to fool everybody. Master manipulator, okay? Master manipulator. Manipulation is not of God, okay? People have free will. Just like when this person chose to go in the karmic and the other relationship and stuff like that, I let them go. Bye, you have free will. You see? See how that works? I have free will. This person wanted me to stay while he's over here giving and a whole situation, a family laughing. Nah, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Ew. And what I was saying, there's like, they think that they're God's gift to world, and there's no one better than them, and that's a fucking lie. I'm telling you, because the other half, the demonic part of the devil speaking to them, that's what they get to their head and the ego. They think they're all that and stuff like that because of the devil. And in a wrong way, though, in a prideful, nasty way. No one wants to be with someone like that. So I have God in my spirit. Beautiful energy. You know what I mean? It's like a mirror. See, this person has a gift of gab, but the heart is corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Man judges everything on the outside, but God sees our hearts and intentions, and they have a wicked heart. They could talk and then gab your mind off and fool the fuck out of you if you don't have the gifts. But the heart is wicked, the snake. And God sees that. I see that. They only want what they could gain out of you. And they'll go around using people. But they try to pretend to be charming, right? The heart is wicked, guys. The heart is wicked. See, that's how I took advantage. You see how long all this stuff like that? Because I had a beautiful heart. And God had to train me, though. But certain people don't deserve that. I'll never deserve that. I was tolerating the narc. I was never supposed to be with this person. Never, ever supposed to go through this. But this person took advantage. And took advantage. You don't want ever someone in your energy, okay? When I was fully healed, an empath, you know what I mean? A giver. A fucking sweet fucking giver. Now I've learned to control that and balance that. I've done and learned my lessons, you guys, and God has, healed me a lot. And I go out here now accordingly. Like I said, lives are lessons, you know what I mean? And I go out here and I still treat people accordingly. I'm not going to let some fucking narc, because this person is nasty. I go out here and I help those that God calls me to help still. But now I just learned this lesson, okay? Get what I'm saying? So now I'm very sharpened. That's what we call God sharpens you. He uses these things right here to sharpen us, to make us better for his kingdom. I thank God for everything, you guys. Like, you don't understand. I went through a lot, but I'm so thankful. You know what I mean? And I'm very happy without the narc. I just, who the fuck is happy with the narc? You get what I'm saying? Like, but then they have, again, the demonic thing. The devil speaks to them and gives them nasty, egotistical mind. Just like, I don't get where this person, like, where he's getting his advice from. You know what I mean? Like, and I can even show you, like, you look at this person and you guys will even, I don't even need to say anything. You know what I mean? And people see that. And this is where I get justice. You guys. My time was stolen from me for no reason. And that hurts, right? I'm still human, you guys. I may be strong and overcame stuff, but I'm still fucking human. I still need love in my life. And when I was going through all this abuse, I was like craving. I never craved like love so much. You know what I mean? That I needed. And God is bringing that. He's bringing people in my life that love me. And I'm thankful for that. And certain people, there's a lot of people from my past I don't want nothing to do with. You guys, when you go through trauma and pain, you just don't want, no thank you. You know what I mean? And then there's people that God's brought back in my past I love. And I'm thankful that they're back in my life. You know what I mean? That's why I'm talking about all of this gossip, even of lies. When you're putting, and we're going to talk about, I said I have so much to talk about and what I stand in, and because I went through it. I'm a very, very powerful being. I just don't abuse their power. See, the narcs, they abuse their power. They have no power, but they abuse their power, or they use your abuse, a form of abuse, whatever your situation is. Sometimes physical. And I pray to God for people that are in physical ones. I pray for them every day that God will remove them from that. Like my mother was. Love yourself. You're beautiful. I am such a beautiful person. And I have so much people that God keeps bringing them and telling me, reiterating who I am. Don't ever listen to the narc. The men, they have a demonic spirit. They put you down. Like that. Don't ever listen to them. I don't care if you're in the middle of that situation. You are not that. You are not ugly. You are not nasty. Especially if you have the empath. But normally in these cases, you have the empath and the narc. And you have to break that generational curse from them, okay? And everybody knows the narc, who the narc is. But the empath is supposed to, this just like what I did. I passed with flying colors, God said. I learned my lessons, and thank you. I thank God, you know what I mean? It's a lesson, and I'm here. God's called me. He's pushed me to the forefront. See, the narc they like the attention, okay? Even if it's a nasty attention, I know. I'm sharing my story, and they like nasty attention, no attention. It's like disgusting. And the empath, we don't like to, we're pushed out here, okay? We like our peace. We like to be alone. You know what I mean? But we're called and we're pushed out here, okay? That's what I say. This is what we call counter.